making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
In a long, rich history of WWE, there have only been 6 prior ambulance matches. 2003, the first one ever, Kane and Shane McMahon would lock things up. And here's an interesting note when it comes to ambulance matches. Ironically, John Cena and Ryback were involved in a 3 stages of hell match, where the culminating matchup in that event was an ambulance match. Interesting, since we have 3 stages of hell coming up next week between Cody and Drew in Berlin.
It was a wonderful history lesson, but unfortunately for Aleister Black, Damian Priest is concerned with only one thing.
And Black from behind, and Aleister Black wasted little time going to work on Damian Priest. Man, let's not forget what Black did to this man back in October, along with Zelina, the night that his wife appeared on the scene, and they cast that ball of fire into the face of Damian Priest, blinding him and causing a serious eye injury.
Priest understands the opportunity at hand to exercise the demon in his career that has been Aleister Black.
Yeah, he admits it's been months of agony, and Black now with a big kick to the face. This will not be a wrestling clinic by any means.
Not at all. We're gonna have a fight on our hands. Damian Priest hasn't forgotten not only the physical pain, but the mental anguish inflicted by Aleister Black. He's looking to end this early.
Yeah, when you win the match, you got to put your opponent in the back of the ambulance and shut both doors. And Black opening the doors for the first time. Damian Priest now with the right hand, driving Black now back toward the ambulance. And Black with a kick to the face of Priest.
Talk about educated feet and hands. Aleister Black's limbs have PhDs. The man is absolutely lethal. And now Priest looking to unleash the stretcher.
They're gonna use that stretcher as a weapon into the midsection of Black. Is there any strategy in this?
Stay away from the ambulance until you've got complete control of your fallen foe.
You just beat the hell out of your opponent, right?
Exactly.
And now Priest again using the stretcher as a weapon, dropping Black onto the stretcher to the floor. Damian Priest is taking control. And Damian Priest with a right hand, and Priest is taking control of this match. There's just been an anger brewing inside Damian Priest.
Because Damian Priest is a former world heavyweight champion, and Priest wants to put his name back in those conversations. Not a conversation about who Aleister Black is tormenting week after week, month after month. Priest feels like this thing has been over for a long time. He needs to vanquish Black once and for all.
And now Priest gonna pull out the table. Now Black just trying to stay away from Priest and the table as he crawls back into the ring. Priest with a kick to Black. Priest up on the top rope on Aleister Black. Cost him to lose his balance and delivered a knee.
I gotta question that decision by Damian Priest. A man of that size, you want to be on as stable ground as possible, but caught.
I'll take that. And here now is Priest. Aleister Black, though, with a kick to the face as he landed on the steps. And now Meteora through the table.
Aleister might have injured himself.
Stay back, Celia, come on. Priest.
Yeah, Black now favoring the left knee, and this does not look good for Aleister Black.
Black the first to his feet. Priest still feeling the effects of the table. But there's still a lot of distance to cover between ringside and the meat wagon waiting near the entryway.
And you see the official there, Dan Engler, really has no role in this matchup except to call for the bell when the doors are closed on the ambulance. And Black now with a kick to the face of Damian Priest, and Black has suddenly taken over. But he's acting rather gingerly with the right knee. Using it now more effectively, perhaps just a stinger as he delivered that Meteora. Black is so dangerous, Corey, when he can use his feet as a weapon.
Well versed in the art of Muay Thai.
Priest, a martial artist as well, so. Ah, and a big knee by Black. And Priest driven to the mat. Oh, and listen to that. Did you hear that? And Black continues the attack. Again, if you're Priest, you got to be weary of Zelina hanging out at ringside. We've seen what she's capable of.
Priest has bigger problems right now.
Priest trying to fight back now against Black. This is the ambulance matchup. You win when you put your opponent in the back of the ambulance and shut both of the doors.
Elbow right to the crown of Priest's skull.
Black delivers the knee right to the face of Priest. This thing's turned around with Black delivered a meteor to Priest through the table.
This is where Damian Priest's size could play a factor, because now the onus is on Aleister Black to drag or somehow get Priest's entire frame all the way up the entryway, all the way into the ambulance and slam both doors.
That's a great point, because Black is going to have to be very strategic about that. Both of these men exchanging kicks in the middle of the ring.
Action continued throughout the break. Here was the meteor from Aleister Black, which appeared to take something out of Black's right knee. It could be on the verge of a fade to Black.
Priest able to counter. Damian Priest now with a big clothesline, turns Black inside out.
Priest needed that. Will it be enough to turn the tides back into the Outlaws' favor?
Already the physical toll of this matchup showing on both of these men. Our main event here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Priest diving in to Black in the corner. Look out, Cole. They're headed our way.
Black trying to drag himself to his feet. Damian Priest now looking for a full head of steam, and he's got one, and he sends Black onto it. And Aleister Black just collapsing to the floor.
Well, that impact just made most of the Bills in the front row blush. Incredible. Damian Priest launching Aleister Black over our desk. Cole, get out of here.
I'm trapped. What do you want me to do?
Take another look at Damian Priest. Just blowing up Aleister Black over our desk.
Oh, now sending him over the desk the other way.
Unfortunately for Priest, that's the wrong direction. The ambulance is way over that way. Even more distance to cover.
You know, I've never been nimble, but I'm old now. And now a Priest driven a spine first into the ring post by Aleister Black. And now Black looking for yet another weapon and going to grab the steel chair. All legal in this matchup, no disqualifications, no countouts. Black now to the ribs of Priest. And a driving the chair to the spine.
Oh, God.
Come on now. And the officials help us to do anything as Black.
That man just shattered Priest's face.
And Priest could be out cold.
Take another look at that. Aleister Black just punting the steel chair into the face of a fallen Priest.
And now Black with a chair again to the ribs of Priest. Aleister Black in complete and firm control right now of this match.
Notice how precisely Aleister Black is delivering those chair shots almost in between the ribs of Damian Priest.
Uh-oh.
Priest just avoided absolute disaster.
And now Priest with a choke slam on the apron.
Priest in a bad way, but at the moment, Aleister Black in an even worse one.
Man, the punishment these two have inflicted on each other in this match tonight. And now, and Black with a great counter, delivering the knee. Now a big kick by Priest. Back and forth we go.
Dangerous position for both superstars. Nothing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Look at that!
Priest launching Black! And Black caught him with a big kick, and both men are down. Black has taken control of this match after that black mass delivered to Damian Priest moments ago.
And that's lights out. That's a match ender, no matter what the circumstance. Damian Priest is out cold. But as we mentioned before, now Aleister Black has to drag a lifeless, monstrous body all the way into the back of the ambulance.
Yeah, that was sending Zelina Vega on a mission. Well, this is smart now. As Black, who delivered Black Mass, and you made it, that's a kill shot, right? I mean, Damian Priest out cold after the Black Mass, and now all Black's got to do is somehow get Priest into the ambulance, and perhaps he does so on the stretcher.
And look at this. Zelina showing why she may be the brains of the operation. Coming to the aid.
And I don't believe Priest has come to yet.
I don't think so. I mean, Cole, he's a human being. You kick
like
like that, I don't care how tough you are.
Look at Priest now trying to fight out of this.
Aleister again with an elbow. And
another meteor, this time onto the stretcher.
But Aleister again immediately clutching at his right knee.
Doing everything he can to put Priest away.
Zelina shouting motivation, perhaps instructions to Aleister.
Well, the instructions are simple. Put him on the stretcher and push him to the ambulance.
Yeah, but in the heat of battle, you're not thinking straight. You're thinking about survival, particularly in a circumstance like an ambulance match. Usually you worry about a cover or perhaps a submission, not dragging a fallen opponent 30 yards down the ramp.
And again, Black sending Zelina on yet another mission. He continues to beat down Damian Priest. Steel chair in hand for Zelina. And now Black, right to the shoulder. Goodness.
God.
Ruthless assaults by Black.
And now Aleister trying to drag a fallen Damian Priest all the way to the ambulance.
Almost about halfway there now, and Black dragging this lifeless carcass at this point. And Damian Priest, though, showing signs of life. And Black continues to beat him down. Points to the elbow to the nose. And again, he's got to get Priest in the back of the ambulance. Then he's got to shut both the doors. And Priest again trying to survive, trying to hang on, trying to fight back. But again, another blow by Aleister Black. And an elbow right to the nose. Again, this thing turned completely around when Black hit the Black Mass to Damian Priest. But Priest still fighting back. How's he doing this? The former world champion trying to stay in this fight.
Aleister with a backboard. No.
Oh, goodness. That could be it.
That might have just crushed the trachea of Damian Priest. Aleister just gave the order to Zelina, open the doors. This is the beginning of the end. What the hell?
Surprise! The other half of the Terror Twins is here. Rhea Ripley. And Zelina running for her life.
Zelina caught in a living nightmare.
And Ripley gonna make Zelina pay and take her out of the equation with Riptide.
Rhea may be all smiles, but things still look bleak for Damian Priest.
Well, Aleister Black can't believe what just happened either. And now Black's got to somehow figure out how do you get Priest's massive frame into the back of the ambulance.
Not to mention, Aleister certainly concerned about the well-being of Zelina, who just suffered a riptide.
And now Black dragging Priest back to his feet. Now to the knees, and Black doing everything he can to try to get Priest into the back of the ambulance. Oh, and Black delivers, or I should say Priest delivers a right hand and another one to Black.
Heavy body shots by Damian Priest, but Aleister always answers. His fists, his feet, his knees, his elbows, all weapons.
Now Black's got Priest where he wants him. Got to put him now back in the ambulance. Now he's got to shut the doors. If he shuts the doors, he wins this thing. One door is shut, both doors have to shut in order to win the ambulance match. And Aleister Black believes this one is over. But not quite.
Priest was able to get his foot up just in time to stop the door from closing.
Now what does Damian Priest have left?
Priest has a crutch in his hands.
Of course there'd be one in the ambulance. And Priest now using the crutch to his advantage right into the chest. And now it's Priest's opportunity.
But again, Priest got a little too comfortable, and that's going to make him pay.
And the knee drives Priest back into the ambulance, and now Aleister Black with another opportunity to win this ambulance match.
And Priest may be out again.
And again fighting back. The resilience of Priest here tonight.
Aleister continuing to soldier forward, looking to finish the job.
Oh, fire extinguisher!
And Aleister at least momentarily disoriented.
Yeah, blinded by the foam from the fire extinguisher. And now dragging his way back to the ambulance. Oh! No! Fireball by Priest! Payback by Priest! Fireball to the face of Black! Blinded Black here! This time it's Black on the receiving end of a fireball. That's the way he won Last Man Standing back in October. Payback for Priest tonight.
What the hell's Damian thinking?
Priest says this isn't over yet. There's still more punishment to be issued.
What is Priest looking for?
Now's your chance, Damian. End this once and for all.
What the hell even is that?
Some sort of platform, I guess, to house equipment.
And Aleister Black still incapacitated after being blinded by a fireball.
Damian Priest said he wanted to end this thing without a doubt. That he finally wanted to put Black away to end this rivalry definitively tonight.
No, this will do it.
Black is up. Priest with him on his... Aleister Black surviving, at least momentarily. Quite sure what he's doing here, using that side door to his advantage.
Diamond plate compartment door
Right back face of Priest, and another vicious kick from Aleister.
I don't know how either of these men are still going in this match. Priest countering again. Black driven into the side of the ambulance. Not trying to do anything he can to escape. He's trying to go through the cab. And now driven, Priest driven spine first to the barricade. Nobody able to get an upward hand here. But perhaps Black has done it.
only imagine the pain being felt by Aleister Black right now, blinded by fire, but even more so by rage, just unleashing hell on Damian Priest.
Show no mercy in the ambulance match, and a kick to the head of Priest, driving him down to a knee.
You see how Priest's legs just gave out from underneath him. I know Dan Engler doesn't have much power in this other than to call the end of the match, but these two should be protected from themselves, let alone one another.
Well, they don't give a damn.
That's the problem.
They just want to destroy each other once and for all. Damian Priest, though, and a back elbow by Black again. And Priest doesn't want to be there in trouble on top of that equipment case. Aleister Black climbing up now to the barricade. Priest, though, back to his feet.
Damian again looking for the razor's edge.
Got Black where he wants him. I guess not to the equipment case. No, 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 no! Oh, no! Into the windshield! Razor's edge into the windshield! Shattering the glass. Watch the impact. Feel the impact at home.
How far is too far when the blood runs this bad? There is no such thing. Damian Priest looking to bring about
But where the hell is he going now?
I have no idea.
Priest is dragging a Black up to the top of the ambulance.
To hell with the EMTs. Call the cops.
Damian Priest climbing up to the top of the ambulance with Aleister Black in tow. Black was just driven through the windshield of this thing, and Damian Priest wants to deliver more punishment. Oh no! From way up high! On the top of the ambulance!
No, 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 for the love of God, no!
The Punisher punishes Black through those tables.
The Priest has to get Aleister inside the ambulance.
It may be academic now. I mean, Aleister Black may be out cold.
Well, let's skip the trip to the hospital. Call the damn morgue.
Absolute remorseless actions by Damian Priest. Oh, somebody better get the key. And Damian Priest, I guess, gonna improvise here, right?
We don't need an ambulance, we need a body bag.
Oh, the Buffalo County coroner. And now, the back door's open. It's only a matter of time for Damian Priest to send Black to the back of the ambulance. Shut the doors and end this thing.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest!
Corey, you said it earlier. Damian Priest finally tonight exorcises his demon. Months upon months of torture led us to this. Damian Priest victorious in our first ever SmackDown ambulance match.